Through the first 12 games of the NFL season, Isaiah King Jr. has 1,600 rushing yards. The next closest person has about 250 or so less yards, so that's kind of impressive. Now, last season, as you guys know, Isaiah ran for 2,300 yards, breaking the NFL record for a single season rushing record. Now, this season, I doubt he gets there, but the way he's running right now, he's for sure on pace to get 2,000 for the first time in NFL history, having a guy go back-to-back seasons with 2,000 rushing yards in both. We are heading this week to Gillette Stadium as we are taking on the New England Patriots. Look, these are not your grandfather's Patriots, right? Tom Brady is no longer there, but the Browns are not either your grandfather's Browns either, because they have Isaiah King Jr., they have young Baker Mayfield, and wait, is that Drew Brees? So maybe they don't have Tom Brady, but the Patriots apparently have Drew Brees, so I went from being not worried to all of a sudden, I'm still very worried about their offense. Now, the good news is we're going to start with having the ball today. Baker Mayfield under center. Again, Isaiah King in the backfield, ready to run. He bounces one out to the left-hand side. He says, yo, where you at, Patriots? He's got some moves already. It looks like he might have torn his ACL, but 28 yards on his first carry. Now, here we go on 1st and 10. Baker goes to the play-action fake. When you run for 28 yards, the play-action fake should work. He's got Josh Gordon deep. Josh Gordon! I think he kind of forgot what was happening on that play. Still, that was a pretty solid throw by Baker Mayfield. Probably could have let his receiver a little bit more, but it is what it is. Now, this time he says, look, I got a guy right down the middle, and I let him perfectly in. David Njoku for 27 yards. So we got a running play for 28 yards with a passing play for 27. So far, things are looking pretty good for the Browns. The Patriots stack the middle. We decide to run one out here to the edge. Isaiah has so much speed, it is unbelievable, but he's not outrunning Patrick Chung on that play. After a solid run by Isaiah, we're going to see the passing game come back. Isaiah's kind of open. The ball goes across the middle to Jarvis Landry, who catches it at the 2-yard line. A big first down and goal. We got the young rookie Chaney here on the inside slot on the left-hand side. Isaiah's in the backfield. He's not going to get the run this time. Baker's going to have it. Baker is going to get choke slammed by the big fella in the middle. That's got to be illegal. So it's 2nd and goal after Baker just couldn't get rid of the ball in time and ultimately took a pretty bad sack. Halfback toss here to Isaiah, and no one is even going to be close. The young fella is into the end zone, and just like that, look at him hitting the robot. Look at the young fella hitting the robot. I'll take that. Fun fact, that is actually my celebration that I had recorded in Madden. That is me doing the robot, and we just saw Isaiah King do it. That's kind of a dope thing. So we were running pretty well on that last drive. The passing game looked solid. Isaiah was killing it on the ground, and just like that, we got the ball back here as the Patriots couldn't do anything on offense. We've made it past the halfway point of the first quarter. It's 2nd down and 4. Again, picking up the blitz here. Isaiah's running around. He's open, but the ball goes instead to David Njoku, who has it knocked off of his fingertips. Honestly, though, I couldn't help but feel like if that ball actually went to Isaiah, he's running probably still to this point and now walking into the end zone. But it is what it is. From the 33, Isaiah's going for the halfback screen. He's going to see that one. He caught it. Isaiah actually caught that one. Bobbled it multiple times, but still brings it down. Crazy catch by Isaiah, and he says, look, let me just go ahead and run it because that's what I do best, and stiff-arming guys, finding ways to get somehow 4 yards on there. After a solid run by Isaiah, we've got a pretty manageable 2nd down and 5. Now a quick pass here with the blitz coming. Jarvis Landry says, let me go ahead and run loose real quick, and he gets down to the 37-yard line. Patriots fans are trying to stand up a little bit, get their team some sort of momentum, something, but it's not really working too much. Here we go with 2nd and 9, a minute 10 left in the first quarter. We're still moving the ball pretty well. Back to the play action. Again, Baker with plenty of time. He's got a guy streaking this time. It's Josh Gordon, and he's got a big one inside the red zone. Inside the 20, I like how things have been moving. We've had a couple of dud plays here and there. Our last running play didn't work out so well, but I'm hoping that this one works out a little bit better, and oh my God, it did not. After Isaiah's pretty bad run, it's 2nd down and 14 yards to go, so we're just going to keep him in on pass protection. Now, Josh Gordon cuts that in half a little bit, gets us down to the 12. We have the first quarter in the books, and here we are from the 12-yard line at the start of the 2nd quarter. We need Baker Mayfield to pull off something kind of nice. So 3rd and 5, Isaiah's going to roll out. Isaiah's wide open. He's got it over here wide open. No one's on him. He says, look, teammates, come over here real quick. Let's celebrate together. A rushing touchdown, a receiving touchdown, and you might be looking at the greatest dual threat running back of all time. I'm sorry, Marshall Faulk. I'm sorry that Daniel Tomlinson. Isaiah just might be that guy. So the Patriots have really been struggling on offense. I know they have Drew Brees, but for whatever reason, they cannot get anything going, and I'm kind of happy about that. Now, Isaiah again running through, trucks the safety to the ground. And with this game getting kind of out of hand, we want to make sure that Baker Mayfield gets a chance to throw some good passes too. So Isaiah's already pretty solid. 8 rushes, 55 yards, and Josh Gordon's out here beating the press coverage down to the 43. 6 minutes left again. Running game, we're going back to it. Isaiah only gets about 2 there. Isaiah got a small carry there, so it's back to 2nd and 7. Baker Mayfield, look at the pass protection here. It is beautiful right now. Isaiah's trying to throw a block. He couldn't block that dude for whatever it was, and all of a sudden Baker doesn't have the best run. This is a big third down here. 6 yards to go. If we get a first down here, keep shooting the clock, get a 3-score lead, it's basically curtains for the Patriots. Now Isaiah's outrunning his own blockers. That was a mistake, and it's not going to be anything major. A punt coming up. Now the Patriots did get the ball back after we failed to do anything on offense there, and as you can tell, they scored to make it 14-7. So we're back here again, trying to grind something out. Isaiah looking for some blocking opportunities. Jarvis Landry looking to catch it, but it's going to be incomplete. And honestly, that was a tough opportunity there for Jarvis Landry. He made the best of it, but it just ultimately wasn't meant to be. So it's third down yet again for our team and 5 yards to go. Isaiah rolling out, coming back through the middle. He's got it where he wants it to be. He's going to try to break out of one. He actually is going to break out of that first tackle, but he's dropped at the 40. And even though he didn't get the crazy yards that he wanted there, and look, he still got the first down, and we still are moving the chains a little bit. So 2:22 left. Looking for the halfback draw. Isaiah says, look, get out of my way. I got yards to get, and I'm going to get him right through the middle. Halftime's coming up, but honestly, I want to make sure that we get some points on the board again. Whether it's a field goal or a touchdown, either one would be great. And look at the dime thrown by Baker Mayfield there. A beautiful throw by Baker, and we got the ball back here again, 36-yard line. Isaiah's beaming through the middle. He's wide open here, outrunning the linebackers. They cannot keep up with him. Another first down, another beautiful pass by Baker Mayfield. Staying with the passing game. Isaiah again, open this ball, thrown to the edge, and Josh Gordon gets both feet down on an unreal catch. That was the 4th catch there by Josh Gordon, almost 70 yards in the game. But wait a second, Isaiah King Jr. in the running back. Duke Johnson's going to move in. Isaiah looking for a hole here. He's got some opportunities, would have been pay dirt, but Deonta Hightower made a game-saving tackle. And honestly, maybe that wasn't a game-saving tackle, but it for sure was a touchdown-saving tackle, because that safety was about to get run over by Isaiah. So 2nd and goal, Landry's going to move in motion. Baker's here kind of in the pistol formation. Walden in the backfield again with Isaiah. This ball's done quickly to Jarvis Landry, who is hit forward to the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal. 30 seconds left. We're not going to use a timeout here. We want to try to get as much time off the clock in case the Patriots end up getting the ball back and we don't get a touchdown. This ball's thrown to the edge, and Isaiah again off the edge. Young fella, go ahead and celebrate for your 2nd rushing touchdown of the game, 3rd overall, and you've extended the lead back to 2 touchdowns. Now, the Patriots had the ball to start the second half. They marched in the field, had a really good drive going, and then they turned the ball over, which gave us the ball back again, the 2-score lead. So Isaiah says, don't mind me, I'm just going to go for about 4 yards down the middle. 2nd and pretty long here still. Baker with all the time. The pass protection has been magnificent, and David Njoku might just be better than the pass protection. Another big grab for him. You can just feel the momentum right now. Baker Mayfield seems poised. He's throwing a ridiculous percentage right now, has over 200 yards passing, and David Njoku still finding holes in his defense. He's unreal at the moment. And honestly, I'm kind of having trouble figuring out who the best player of the game is right now. Is it Baker or is it Isaiah? Because both of these guys have been incredible. Baker going, looking to pass. Got Isaiah out, but throws it, unfortunately, past Josh Gordon after I gave him a really nice compliment. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Baker Mayfield, make it happen. Isaiah's kind of open here. The ball goes across to David Njoku again for his 5th catch of the ball game. The Browns have had 3 red zone trips and 3 touchdowns so far. But wait, Isaiah's a quarterback. Hold on. The young fella gets the blitz, and his time at quarterback might be, no more. We got 2nd and goal now after Isaiah's pretty much failed experiment at QB. Mayfield's rolling. Mayfield's got some time. Mayfield's looking for a block. He's got a block, and Baker Mayfield is going to waltz into the end zone. Don't sleep on the young fella because he's got some speed. That was a heck of a drive, and honestly, Baker Mayfield, he just did it all that drive. I mean, he had so many passing yards there and then runs it in from about 15, 20 yards deep. You got to love the kid. Baker set up again, running the play action. When your running back's been as good as Isaiah today, you got to go ahead and use that play action. And Baker, probably not the safest play in the world, but he gets the 4 yards he needs. And with the way that we've been running it, the Patriots have to stack the box. And when you do that, that means that Isaiah's going to have plenty of room to run here. Look at this. Baker's out here running in. Baker, you better slide. Honestly, you're a franchise quarterback. Cleveland doesn't get many of those. Slide for once. And honestly, in an effort to keep Baker Mayfield alive, we're going to go ahead and run the ball with our running back to keep him from running the ball as the quarterback because he's being a little bit too risky right now. We're starting the 4th quarter again. We've got a pretty comfortable lead now, and basically it's about how many touchdowns we're getting and who we're getting those touchdowns. So Isaiah, not going to get that. At this point of the game, we're just trying to see who gets the touchdown and how many we ultimately get. Isaiah's out here running again and goes nowhere. So we're finding ourselves here on 3rd down and 10. Isaiah hasn't really been successful on the running side, and we're going to see if Baker can do something positive on the passing side. And that's a bad set. The Patriots have had incredibly bad luck. They try to go down and score a touchdown and make it, you know, cut the lead in half. And unfortunately for them, it didn't really work that way. And with us having a pretty good lead like this, you can tell that we're going to run the ball quite a bit. Isaiah just around 100 yards rushing. This should put him well over that. And oh my God, Isaiah's going to break that one. Isaiah, the ref is going to try to get in his way, but no one is going to stop him. Isaiah is into the end zone with one of the best touchdowns he's had all season. Don't sleep on him. He's on fire. So the Browns are going to pull off a monumental victory today. Drew Brees was the quarterback, but it didn't really seem like it because that team didn't really score a lot of points. If we recap the stats today, Baker Mayfield balled out this afternoon. One of his best games by far this year, or of his career, honestly. 17-21, 236 yards passing, only 1 touchdown, but no interceptions. And Drew Brees, it was a rough afternoon for Mr. Brees, to be honest. On the ground, though, Isaiah had a pretty good game going, and then he broke off a stupid long run after running through a defender to go all the way to the house. So he finished with 26 attempts for 205 yards. Kind of skewed, probably would have been around 26 attempts for about 120 yards if it weren't for that run, but we'll take it along with those 3 touchdowns. And in the air, Isaiah was the leading receiver for the Browns with 5 catches, had 46 yards. David Njoku had more than that with 84, but he didn't have a touchdown, which is what Isaiah definitely had. When you've got a big game, when your team needs you the most, you just blow them out. And honestly, this wasn't even one of those games because the Patriots didn't really do much outside of their 7 points. But Isaiah, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 total touchdowns, 3 on the ground and 1 in the air. And he just says, look, get the MVP trophy ready, put his name on it, because that dude is coming for it here very soon.